Hey guys, it's Lucas out here at my garden bright and early this morning and want to give you a quick tour, show you how things are going. Still waiting on these tomatoes, which is disappointing for this time of year. Got a lot of green ones, but the red ones aren't popping yet. But in here, all the way to the back and down here, the indigos are starting to turn color, and back there I got some nice red ones, but these big plants are gonna be flush with tomatoes real soon. But I want to put them out on the farm stand today, so I'm getting a little, I'm getting a little anxious. I want to get them out there a little. So these tomato plants here looking pretty good, and then we come over to the main garden area here. Behind me I got my strawberry plants, and this little fence here that I put up, it's only like 2 feet high, and something's stepping over it. I think a deer starting to eat my strawberry plants, which is a shame. But over here it looks like the deer's leaving my squash alone, and these are looking pretty good. This is my first time growing squash in the containers like this. So far so good. And then behind the greenhouse I have some determinate golden tomatoes. Some cool looking fungus growing right here. I think that's what that is, unless that's like, yeah, looks like a fungus to me. Anyway, let's go check out the whole garden. In the front, got a couple more tomatoes and zinnias. This one got eaten by something, but is rebounding. This one is looking really nice right here. All right, let's go into the main garden. Fig tree looking big with no figs, so hopefully next year. This is still getting established from last year. First row, got some greens that they're not doing so great. We got some stuff that's bolting over here. I've harvested a lot of this stuff, and I'm gonna wait like probably another few weeks and plant some stuff out for a fall crop. And these guys right here are my watermelon. So I'm gonna let them run as far as they want. Back there we got a sunflower. I planted a lot of nice sunflowers. They're gonna be so cool when they open up. I can't wait to see them. Pole beans, which for some reason that's, starting off a little slowly this year. There's a nice long one right there. That's gonna be good. Yum. But yeah, these guys taking their time to grow, but it's fine. I'm gonna be flush with these for the next month. Awesome. And we got a lot of rain so far this summer. I don't know if that's causing my stuff to not grow as fast. I got these cool squash here called patty pans. These guys in here. That one's a big guy. I love these flowers too. But got a lot of these. I'm still waiting for them to get yellow before I harvest them. And here I got a bunch of sunflowers, which is gonna look really cool and attract a lot of pollinators. And I put a couple of squash plants there, butternut squash plants, and they're running underneath these sunflowers. And we're starting to get some squash there as well. A couple radishes too. I harvested most of the radishes that were here. Then we have zucchini. These big plants right here, zucchini plants. We got some big ones in there now. That's like a foot long right there. A little bigger than I normally let them get, but I'm gonna stuff those guys. I got a nice stuffed zucchini recipe. Actually, I put out a video if you want to check out the link of those check out the link above. Then we got my zinnias, my favorite flowers. These attract a lot of pollinators. And they're so beautiful. Gonna grow these every year. Started growing them last year, and it's something I'm gonna grow every year. The carrots have been doing really well. The peas got overgrown, but we did get some good harvests off of them. We planted them way too densely, and gonna need to do a trellising like these guys. Still getting some sugar snap peas. It's nice. Harvest these today as well. And then my tomatoes, I grew so many tomatoes this year, and I'm just waiting for them to get ripe. But I love this trellising system I put up. It's really holding up really awesome with the T-posts. And my plants are getting so tall. I mean, these indeterminate varieties will just keep growing if you let them. So my options would be to either cut the tops off and stop them from growing, or try to lean and lower them, which I'm gonna do. Maybe not with these ones, but the ones back there, I got a little more space. So I think I'm gonna try to lean and lower those and see if I can keep them going. These guys, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna let them grow before I stop them from growing. A couple more sunflowers are gonna look really cool. Strawberries coming through the fence here. I don't wanna let them get out of control, but they're starting to try to get out of control. I might rip these up at the end of the season. And more sunflowers right here. And yeah, I was about to give up on these pepper plants because the bugs really got to them, but they're recovering. Already got some flowers. These guys didn't get attacked as much. They're gonna be some good Japanese eggplant. They're getting some heavy rain, so stuff's getting knocked over. I have to get this guy up. Hold on, let me put this string up. Should help. Got my pepper plants. They always take longer in the season to grow. But I got Thunderbolt and Lunchbox red pepper. And yeah, I gotta do something with these determinate. Golden tomatoes are falling over. Too much weight. And another pretty zinnia right there. Yeah, these are the tomatoes that I think I'm gonna try to lean them this way. I'm gonna take this guy and I'm gonna lean him over, maybe tie a string here, and try to just lay him down, prune him, lay him down on the ground. And that's what they do in greenhouses. But yeah, tall, they're getting tall. They're like, I'm almost 6 feet tall, and these guys are a couple feet taller than me, so about 8 feet tall. And then yeah, we got the cucumbers looking awesome. These guys, these are the Kirby's, the ones that are good for pickling. They're a little slow to start, but the Divas, my favorite variety, looking good. Got a bunch of them to harvest today. Gonna harvest them and put them out on the farm stand back in Smallwood. But these are beauties. Love growing cucumbers and tomatoes. Some of my favorite things to grow. But yeah, it's starting to get flushed with these cucumbers. That's awesome. And then I started some more plants in Smallwood because these guys right here will kill my plants pretty fast. Those striped cucumber beetles. Then my asparagus bush. Didn't harvest any asparagus this year because I'm still letting it get established. And back here is just my raspberries getting out of control. Part of me regrets planting the raspberries because they're just taking over. I'm gonna get in there with the weed whacker at some point and just knock them back. And then over here, my beautiful raspberries. They're so big and plump, but they're starting to get pretty aggressive, just like the raspberries. And gonna have to knock these back a little too. Here's my harvest for today. Not so bad. Bunch of zucchini. My cucumbers are starting to fruit like crazy. This big patty pan over there. And some peas and beans. This zucchini is very large. Gonna stuff this guy with some ground sausage or something and cheese. So good. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's my garden tour at my Monroe market garden. And things are, you know, things are growing, but I'm just waiting on these tomatoes. We're already past mid-July here in New York, and I've only eaten one ripe tomato. So yeah, I want to sell a lot of tomatoes this year. I was hoping to sell a lot in July and August at my farm stand in Smallwood, but you know, I'm gonna have a lot growing in September, probably October, and I won't be out in Smallwood then, so probably have to figure out where I'm gonna sell them around here. But it's all good. So much fun. Garden's looking awesome, looking better every year, and I'm starting to grow some stuff at my other homestead as well. I'll be posting some videos of that pretty soon. So thanks for checking out the video, guys. Thanks for the support to all my followers. Have a great day and stay healthy.